Hola amigos, hola amigas, ¿cómo estás? Dorian here, welcome to Hooverlux, assalamu alaikum, croeso. Back to this cursed G3. This is the G3 that I worked on to put back together, and as soon as I put it on, it started sparking and there was a burning smell, so that is the end of that. This, however, is not a G3, this is a G6. This works fine, but the brush roll and the bag belong to this, and I just put these onto here because this is a donor machine. It didn't come with anything else. It didn't come with this front assembly, and it didn't come with a bag. It literally just came with everything else. No tools, no attachments, no nothing, just the main body and everything on it. Works really well. So the motor from this and the tech drive from this is going to be the donor for the G3. Now, I can't be bothered to buy the parts for this G6 because there are many parts on it that I want for the other vacuums as well, so I'm going to use this as my donor machine. I did not pay much for it. I paid £20 for it. I went to Kettering to pick it up today, which is about an hour away from me. So this is going to be my G-series donor machine. So it's not that bad. So anyway, so let me unplug it. Let me undo the brush roll. That is complete, there's nothing to do on that. The bag. God. That is complete. So what I'm going to be doing is, on this one, I'm going to be taking out, this needs a new tech drive, and now it needs a new motor, and I'll explain to you later on why it needs a new motor, because I think I am partially to blame for that. But this is going to be the donor machine. So I'm going to take all the bits off it. I'm going to clean it up. I'm not going to polish it, but I am going to clean it up. Take it all apart, remove the tech drive from it and put the tech drive on here. Take out the motor from this and put the new motor in here. Break up the rest of it into parts, and then I'll have spare parts then for any of the other G3s that I get. So that is the news so far on this cursed G3, second G3 I have, but I'm on a mission now to get it working, so I've done that. So next thing I'm going to be doing now is to strip out this. I'm not going to bore you with the entire thing, I'm just going to show you the video when it's all stripped out. Okay, I've stripped this G6 apart. I've got the parts that I need for my G3, which is the tank drive, the main motor, and I'm going to transfer over the switch pedal thing, and also the holder for the handle to power the tech drive. I'm going to swap this over as well because this is in better condition. So all the rest of the parts that came off it I'm going to clean up and stow away, and then this main part then that I need, which is the motor, the tech drive main motor and the handle mechanism, I'm going to transfer that over to my G3, and those parts of my G3 then will be put into a box saying not working, just in case anybody else does want them for anything else. So anyway, so that's as far as I've gotten right now. So I'm going to clean up this part, then I'm going to strip down the G3 and place these parts into it. Okay, the parts that I need now for this G3 are all completely cleaned, and I've re-oiled and lubricated the parts that needed to be, and it's completely clean. So the next thing I have to do now is to strip out this G3. Strip out the G3, put the parts into it, and then reassemble it. Okay, it's Monday, and I have completed the Kirby G3. This is the Heinz 57 G3, because this is not the handle of a G3, or the trim of a G3. It now has a new motor, a new tech drive, and a new handle assembly from the G6. Now, I upgraded this because the other one, this was in better condition. So I decided to upgrade it, as it's not completely original, but I wanted it working. And work it does. I will do a little demo for you in a moment, but I wanted to explain to you what happened to the motor of this, because the motor was fine. I damaged the motor accidentally. This is the old motor, and what I was doing to unscrew the fan thingamajig at the end of it was, I'd seen in lots of videos where people wedging a screwdriver into the armitage to keep it still. That damaged the motor. It damaged all the inside of it. Because it was stiff to get off, it damaged all of this inside, it damaged these little parts on the inside, and when I put it all back together and switched it on, it was all sparking to buggery. So I absolutely would not recommend that, and I went to Halfords and I spent just under £5 for a 9mm spanner to fit over the armitage at this end. It fits in for you, and then you can unscrew or tighten up as you want. You will not damage the motor by having the spanner rather than just wedging in a spanner or wedging in a screwdriver, because that buggered up the engine, buggered up the motor. So I had to replace a new motor for the sake of a $4.99 spanner. So I'll be using this from now on. I will not be wedging anything into it. So that is a lesson well learned. So I've taken off all the parts that I wanted and spare parts. The rest are cleaning. And here we have the G3 now complete. So before I do a quick demo, this is the G3. The next one in my series, I will get it for you. Is my G4. Now, I've already done a video on this, and I've already taken it apart and polished it, because this was the very tarnished one that I bought. So this one is complete and works absolutely fine. I have used it for my vacuum of the month for April. So this was April's vacuum of the month, and it was really good, but it was a bit too big. I mean, the bedrooms in our house aren't small, but still, it was still a bit kind of like big for it. And the tool attachments for using the dusting brush and stuff were a bit of a pain in the arse, but actual performance of it on the carpet was absolutely amazing. So let me put this G3 to one side. And G4 here. Now what I'm going to do is, because I've been using it, it's a bit dusty. So what you do is pull out the mini Ento. Take some of the Mother's Mag and aluminium polish or anything else. Because this isn't a deep polish, it's just a touch-up. That's all you need to do if you want to touch them up, which I'll be doing, is just take a tiny amount and just rub it over the metal. You really don't need much. This is just to give it a bit of a tidy up, because I've been using it and it can now go into the collection. It's already come off. I've just got a big clean cloth here and just wipe it off. This is just to give it a touch-up polish. What I'm going to do for the collection once a year is get one of those like silver cloths that I have, silver polishing cloths, and I'll use that instead because it will only need a touch-up. I mean, if you look back on my other video, this was very, very badly tarnished. Gilligan, Zach, bed, quick. Dogs are sniffing around. There we go. That's all it takes. Put the boots back on. And there we go. So that is also my G4 that is done. I'm going to do a quick demo of the G3. And we'll leave it at that. Okay, I've just done my regular sprinkling down of some sawdust, and I will now use the Heinz 57 G3 to pick it up. So there we go, that's all working fine now. I'm really pleased with that. It was a bit of a feckle to get it finished with the parts that, well, first of all, it needed replacing, and then the part that I broke on it, the motor. I have ordered a new trim that will be coming, so I can replace that with a matching trim. I have ordered a new headlight hood, and I've also ordered a new plastic cage at the inside for the light, so that will be replaced. I have also ordered a new handle, and I've also ordered a new replacement part for this, very, very cheap on eBay. And then that's it done, finished and dusted. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. The other one was a bit long, but I didn't expect it to be such a blimmin' nightmare. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you like. I hope these videos help you in some way. So from myself, Millie, Gilligan and Zach, we'd like to wish you thank you very much for watching, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you.